changed how I feel. Let me cook. Only you understand me. You fill me up completely. And when I'm self-destructive, you make me feel so pretty. You always pull me closer to let me know that it's real. When I look at you, baby, I get overjoyed. I feel it inside me. Finally, I'm happy to be. 'Cause I got love with your baby. I figured out why I'm smiling. Nothing can stop me. Finally, I'm happy to be. I wanna thank you for taking me as I am. Need you to know that I'm your number one fan. I wanna give you my heart. You see the silver lining when I'm in the trenches. You stand beside me with your patience and forgiveness. I wanna give you my heart. When I look at you, baby, I get overjoyed. I feel it inside me. Finally, I'm happy to be. 'Cause I got love with your baby. I figured out why I'm smiling. Nothing can stop me. Finally, I'm happy to be. Can I fall in your arms and just fly? When I look at you, baby, I get overjoyed. I feel it inside me. Finally, I'm happy to be. 'Cause I got love with your baby. I figured out why I'm smiling. Nothing can stop me. Finally, I'm happy to be. 'Cause I got love. I got love. Yeah, got love.
Your blades are sharpened with precision, flashing your favorite point of view. I know you're waiting in the distance, just like you always do, just like you always do. Already pulling me in, already under my skin, and I know exactly how this ends. I let you open just to watch me bleed. Gave up who I am for who you wanted me to be. Don't know why I'm hoping for what I won't receive. Falling for the promise of the emptiness machine. The emptiness machine.
Going around like a It's been decided how we lose. 'Cause there's a fire under the altar. I keep on lying to
Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. Straight ahead with a nationwide audience tuning in. It's a Monday Night Primetime showdown between the Arizona Cardinals and the Philadelphia Eagles. We're playing under the lights and some heavy rain here tonight. And Monday Night Primetime is underway. His return starts at the 5. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. Now Murray on the play fake. The right side, caught by Wilson. And he's going to be brought down after getting this up to the 22.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
Operating from the gun, here's Murray. Has him on the quick hitter. And not a lot available there. Makes it to the 26. Cooper to Jean with the stop.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
3rd and just 2 to go. Hauled in again, it's McBride. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. They'll say he got 5 there, but Brock, all they care about is the first down that comes with it.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. The tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
New set of downs for him from the 31. On the ground, this is Trey Benson. Had some room to work, and he took advantage. Give him 7.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
They give on 2nd to Benson. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. And if these guys are not careful, he's going to run this opening drive right into the end zone.
Yeah, I think we're seeing and feeling an offensive front and a running back who've come ready to play. This defense, they may want to buckle their chin straps a bit.
The ball's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down. From the gun, it's Murray. Wilson on the slant. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. The completion rate is strong, partner. The yards, you got to imagine, will start to come soon enough.
You never go broke taking a profit. And you know this one too, Kate. The crumbs always lead to...
Oh, the cookie. Now I'm hungry. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
Let's go now. Ready.
Design quarterback run here. It's a meager 2-yard gain, but that's enough to award them the first down.
Hey, Kate, you want to see a picture in the football dictionary of staying on schedule? That was it.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 42 as this opening drive continues. Escapes out to the left. And he's able to get this down to the 36.
Kate, if you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions, completions, completions. Well, that wasn't a pass. It was a scramble. But the Nets, the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Out of the gun, here's Murray. And he can't escape this. The Eagles take him down. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Well, we're already seeing his legs going to be a factor in this contest. But I'll tell you what, Kate, if pressure's going to be on him like that, he's going to have to put his running back cape on and really use his ability to escape and keep things moving forward.
Now Murray on 3rd and long. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Not on the same page with his tight end. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. The Cardinals out for the punt. And this will put an end to the drive after it stalled out. Surprisingly had to punt 5 times in last week's win, and he sends this away.
Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Great, set.
On the play fake, it's Hurts. This is Brown, and he's got it downfield. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the 1st down.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
What a jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line.
No, set. Crowd left. Hey, let's go. Trimmer. Crowd left, Yeti. No touch.
They run it with Saquon Barkley. And he'll stay upright through this rain, but not through that hit as he's tackled after about a 1-yard gain. He gets a couple on 1st, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. That's cut with Saquon Barkley. It's a race down the right side. And he gets it in. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles don't need long to take a 6-0 lead. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. Well, Brock, we normally talk about complimentary football at some point every week. So how about the way they've begun this one, huh? Force a punt and then cash it in for 6 on their opening drive.
Can we do it every game?
It feels like it. Almost every game. Yeah.
You're right. Because that's what the NFL is about. We all know the margins are so small in this league, and the team that typically plays the complimentary ball is typically the team that wins.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Fielded just shy of the end zone. They get to him before he can amount to much, just beyond that 15-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
Cardinals into formation. It's 1st and 10. Murray looking to throw. He's going to get a hand in there and knock that one away. So 2nd down now after the incompletion.
Listen, this guy's reputation certainly precedes him in any game he's on the field, but it doesn't always keep QBs away from challenging him, especially early. But you know what will deter quarterbacks? Results, and those are the results he's looking for.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. Throwing here, Murray. Short pass brought in. And he's going to get him all the way up near that 30-yard line, Brock. Knocked down a step or two shy of it. Give him 13 on that play. And it's going to give the Cardinals a 1st down.
A gain of 13 yards. 1st down, Arizona.
Hand off to Benson from the gun. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. 25 on that play. And it's good enough for an Arizona 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Benson off his own read. And look at this, 9 yards and a nice first down run.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Less than a ruler needed here on second down. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Still inches to go on third down. Murray with the sneak. They were loaded and ready for that sneak, weren't they? They stopped him at the line. No gain.
That's good. Cardinals, first down. A gain on the play. First down, Cardinals.
We're through one on Monday Night Primetime. 7-0 is our score. We'll return to the link right after this. Back and ready now for the second quarter. It's Cardinals football. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Now a give. It's Benson headed right. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11. That goose egg up on the scoreboard, Brock, that is not going away anytime soon if they keep having plays like that.
They really need something. An injection of energy here. Nothing will take the spark out of a series quite like getting stuck for a loss.
A momentary speed bump there on what has otherwise been a great drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Now Kyler. Throwing the out route complete. And he's going to go out with a pickup of 3. So chipping away a few here ahead of this third down.
There's no negatives ever on a grade sheet for a completion, but that's one of those situations. If you're going to take a risk and throw an out route, you'd sure like to see a little bit more yardage gained.
Murray on third down. Completed over the middle. And he's able to take this one down to the 25. Give him 8 yards on the play. And it's going to give the Cardinals a first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Back to throw. Murray. Finds him over the middle. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
Throwing again. Murray. Has it down close. And in for the Arizona touchdown. The Cardinals can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on football fields. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. He sure did.
This one is up and good. And the Cardinals tie this game 7-7. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. On the return, here comes Davis. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Great. Hey, easy. 63. I know he went up.
Taps it quick to the receiver coming across. Powering his way forward a bit. Give him about 6 there to begin this drive.
He was brought down at the 28-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3.
No touch it.
A play fake now hurts to throw. As his man, it's the Michigan rookie. And in a blink, they are off to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. They get 22 out of that play. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get it to a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
No touch it. No touch.
First down, a run with Barkley. And he manages to find a little traction on that search field as he fights forward for a couple. 3 yards on the first down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays, the ones that amount to really very little statistically, and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
No touch it.
Shotgun snap for Hurts. Buys time, rolling right. Oh, look at this, here he goes. And he's going to go out with a pickup of 3, so chipping away a few here ahead of this 3rd down.
Well, the QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right, and even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the first down.
Hurts with it on 3rd and short. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Trying to find A.J. Brown. And 4th and 4 coming up. Well, he'd been perfect to that point on the drive, Brock. First time we've seen this coverage force him into a misstep in a while.
Now, I know you hear me talk all the time, Kate, about the rhythm of an offense, right?
Yep.
And I look at it through those optics so much. But it's the same thing defensively. You've got to get a stop, see the ball hit the ground to knock them out of that rhythm.
On 4th down, Hurts. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Play action now. Murray. Got him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out. And the Eagles get to it. And he will take it back for the Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles parlay the turnover into a lead. Like a freight train leaving the station after scooping off that fumble. Oh, he got moving on his way to the end zone, Brock. Nice hustle from the big man.
Is there anything more fun than seeing these big old human beings get their chance to get on a scoreboard? You see how it just ignites everybody.
That one splits the uprights. And the Eagles break that tie and now lead by 7. Still reeling a little after fumbling that away, but they're going to get it right back with this kickoff. Brings in the kick at the 9. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Arizona offense looks ready to go. Here's 1st and 10. Kyler throwing here. intercepted. Picked off by Quinion Mitchell. And this is going to be a pick six. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Second time they've taken one back on him, Brock. First the fumble return, and now this pick six.
You know, I point this out to you every defensive meeting room we're in, Kate, when we sit down in these production meetings, and you can see their boards, right? These defenses keep track, and they know if they get a score defensively, their odds of winning through the roof. You get two, it's almost a certainty.
That one right down the middle. And the Eagles double their lead to 14. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. Has it at the 11. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Cardinals into formation. It's first and 10. And off to Benson to start the drive. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Now, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Went the wrong way on first down, Brock. Here comes second and 12. Kyler looking to throw. Left side into the hands of McBride. And he's going to be pushed down up near that 40-yard line. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend? Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39. On first and 10, it's Murray. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete.
With each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative, this quarterback, stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
So it's second and 10 now. Ball still at that 39-yard line. Operated from the gun. Here's Murray. An all-around tough play for him. Took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Hey. Hey. Big ass open. Big ass open.
Here he goes, third and long. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that is 3 sacks for this defense in this contest, and that one forces a fourth down. Clock is ticked down. We've reached our 2-minute warning. More on Monday Night Primetime in just a moment. They'll punch it away again. Bradley Pinion headed back out. And he wants to hit his second effort just as well as he hit his first. Takes it in at the 21. And he's brought down before the return gets far.
At their own 27-yard line.
Eagles getting ready. Here comes first and 10.
Good.
Starting on the ground here with Barkley. This is tough running in this weather out there, but he keeps the feet moving, gains 3. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up second and 7.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Hurts now from the gun. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
You know, the goal on a lot of these short throws is to simply let the receiver create some yards after the catch, that yak. Well, I think he was thinking about the yak before he actually secured the catch.
So after that prior incompletion, it's third down. Air it out on third. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
That'll be the first and more. Along the right sideline, there's space. It's an Arizona touchdown. The Cardinals make it a one-score game before halftime. They have him back there because of what he can do with even the smallest sliver of daylight. And for my money, Brock, there aren't many plays more exciting than seeing a punt return for a touchdown.
You know what it kind of reminds me of the playground back in the day, right? You're playing tag, and you just can't get to that guy. He's just making you miss. Whether it is, I don't know, Devin Hester, Dante Hall, the human joystick, or Cordero Patterson, those elite guys, you just can't bring them down.
Now, Brock, you always tell me they're special for a reason. Quite the boost from their special teams on that score as they kick it away. This one's going to bounce into the end zone and will end as a touchback. First call here coming from the shotgun. Hurts. Completed to his running back. And he's going to be stopped after reaching up to the 33. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
You just got to love that angle, right? It's been around a long time, but think about it defensively, Kate. How many times do you see the backs out of the backfield or just run to the flat? The great running backs know how to plant their foot, sell that flat route, break it off to an angle, and break off a first down.
Great, set. Trimmer.
On first down, Hurts. Completes this one to Jahan Johnson. And he gets a small chunk there before he's touched down.
10 yards on the pickup. It's second and inches at the 43-yard line.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Rolling into enemy territory. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. Philadelphia going to spend its second timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
At the 36-yard line.
They've got first down here from the 36.
Hey! Don't touch that!
Hurts throwing again. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. Second down.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Here's second and 10 now from the 36.
Great. Set. Delta.
And again, here's Hurts. Forced out to his right. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. He was looking for A.J. Brown there. And that's going to leave him with a tough third and long. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line.
Great. Set.
On third down, it's Hurts. That one is incomplete. The clock now down to 16 seconds remaining. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
on 4th and 10, they aren't moving. They're going for this.
No touch it.
They'll go. Hurts. Into a ton of traffic, and this one's intercepted. And the Cardinals get the football back with minimal time to go in our half.
It's a turnover on down.
They've got 1st and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. He's back to throw. Lasers this one deep down the middle. Now this is intercepted. That is back-to-back passes. Sidney Brown makes the play. And the Eagles are stopped on that return. So that interception is going to be the final play of this opening half.
Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
Out to kick it away, here's Pinion. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10.
Hey, let's go. Trimmer. No touch.
They'll start this series with an option left. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
That's the kind of yardage. It's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Great. Set. Trimmer.
Zone read give here to Barkley. Ran into a wall that time. Couple of guys. Hold him right at the line of scrimmage, so 3rd down now.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
Great. Set.
They'll throw, 3rd and long. Complete beyond the marker. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
1st and 10 from the 43.
No touch. Set. 63. No touch.
Hurts tucks it, starts running. Trying to use that space outside, but Found a defender instead, so no gain on first down. And it's not just you quarterbacks, Brock Hewitt, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Jahan Dotson, the intended receiver. So they're left facing third and long.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here.
Great. On anyone, eh?
Third and long, they're going to throw. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. Fourth down coming up.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
And he drives this into the pouring rain.
The Cardinals take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. From the gun, it's Murray. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Part of what's earned him status, Brock, is one of the league's better tight ends. Are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver from the ball, but to do so on a stud tight end, that's big time.
And this is going to be a 4-yard gain. They're out to the 24.
5-yard pickup on the play. And it's third down.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. Out of the gun. Here's Murray. That's him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be brought down right at the 35. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On third down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
Benson on 1st and 10. This is tough running in this weather out there, but he keeps the feet moving, gains 3. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
Hey, not a bad play by any means, but there's room for more, and they know it.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Option play, they give to Benson. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Give him 2 on the run. That's going to set him up with 3rd and 4.
A gain of 2 on the play brings up 3rd and 4.
Benson once more. And they get stuffed. He is knocked backwards on the play. That makes it 4th down.
If only this defense could look like that on every play, Kate. They were angry, motivated, focused. And they took that anger out on him and this offense, forcing a 4th down.
Six yards to the line. The offense is going to go for this. Looking to throw. Oh, no, they get him yet again. And the Eagles are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. Well, no doubt they envisioned that as the start of a second-half push for the lead. But the defense, well, defense had other ideas, Brock, protecting their team's advantage and taking possession back on the first play of the series.
Not the way you needed to start the half if you were thinking comeback, but exactly the way to start the half if you're trying to take this lead and step on it. That's a defender who sensed the need for a splash play and delivers.
1st and 10. Here's Hurts. And they're going to tag a defender with this one. He got too aggressive to try and stop that play, and they tag him for pass interference. First down from the 42.
Good.
Throwing here, Hurts. Completed over the middle. And they get this down to the 28. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10. Option play, they give it to Barkley. And he'll stay upright through this rain, but not through that hit as he's tackled after about a 1-yard gain. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
Second and 8.
Here's another carry for Barkley. And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it, so they take him down for a loss. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
3rd and long for him here. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down.
Wow, it has been such a good day offensively for the guys up front. That's actually the first sack by this defense. And now comes the real question mark. Will it lead to more? Or will this offense learn a lesson and get back to the rhythm they've been in protecting?
So on 4th down, on comes the Eagles kicker, Jake Elliott, for the try. From the right hash, this is going to be a 51-yarder. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
The wind was at a sails, Kate, and it certainly helped that football fly true and right down the middle. And from that distance, to hit with that accuracy is one impressive shot.
He fields it from the 8. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Cardinals take over 1st and 10. At their own 22-yard line.
The Arizona offense looks ready to go. Here's 1st and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. They're going to bring him down just after he crosses the 50. How about 29 yards on 1st down? And that'll set him up with a fresh set of downs.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory. Murray here on 1st down. It's McBride downfield, and he's got it. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals shave some off the deficit late in the quarter. Trey McBride, the touchdown.
That quarterback knew he was going to wear one to get that throwaway, and he'll be happy to make that trade-off every single time when it leads to a touchdown.
That one splits the uprights. And the Cardinals cut it to a field goal game. So just 1 quarter to go on Monday Night Primetime. And when we resume play, it'll be with a kickoff.
Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
Volley set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. On the return, here comes Davis. They'll bottle him up just as he gets it to the 30.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out.
No touch that. 180.
Hurts on first down. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. No luck finding his receiver that time. And now they face second down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Trying to find A.J. Brown. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
Just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. Got to cling to that lead and find a way to convert this 3rd down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
Good, set. 180, 180.
To the air on 3rd and long. They did it! He made the interception! Buda Baker picks it off. And the Cardinals have some new life in the 4th.
They'll take over first and 10 at the 29-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Starting this drive with a design run. And the stop comes at the 15-yard line as he gets them into the red zone. He picks up 15 on the play. And it's good enough for an Arizona first down.
Cardinals first down. A gain of 15. First down, Cardinals.
On the red zone now. Escapes the pocket. Now he takes it. He will score. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals take a 4th quarter lead. It's a Kyler Murray touchdown. His 3rd total score in this game. At this distance, a very dangerous player on any pass play because, Brock, as he's scanning the field to throw for the end zone, he's looking for an avenue to run it too.
Kate, this is exactly why it's never been harder to play defense in the NFL. The precision and the execution in the passing game, the efficiency has never been better. But then when you do cover it up, you got guys like this who can scramble and make you pay with their legs.
Podlesny tacks on the extra point. And the Cardinals take a 4-point lead.
Eagles 24. Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
Out to kick it away, here's Pinion. On the return, here comes Davis. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
At their own 19-yard line.
Philadelphia settled and ready. It's 1st and 10.
Good, set. 180, 180. Me.
Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
No surprise to see the quarterback go back to that well. That security blanket that's been his tight end all game long. But finally, this defense has an answer.
No luck on first down. Here's 2nd and 10.
No touch that.
Shotgun snap for Hurts. Short pass brought in. And he's able to get across the 25 before stepping out.
The goal of running that drag route is to get it to him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. He picked up a good chunk, and there was nearly room to add even more.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2.
Good, set. No touch.
numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable and an incomplete.
Down a score. They're going to go for this on 4th down. Desperation time here. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Buda Baker picks it off. And the Cardinals get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
Is a turnover on downs.
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10.
Coach. Easy.
Now Murray on the play fake. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Murray thrown again on 2nd and 10. Into the hands of Harrison. He does it. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Marvin Harrison Jr. with the touchdown. Now in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this 2-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
That one right down the middle. And the Cardinals drive their lead to 11. Now to kick it away, here's Pinion. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
Their own 35-yard line.
Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10.
Great.
Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Couldn't find a completion on 1st down. Looking for his wide receiver there. So 2nd down coming up.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Hurts setting up to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that sack may change the next play call as it sends them backwards ahead of 3rd down.
That was a situation where I think the previous drive, really affected the decision-making there. Coming off a pick, he wasn't about to challenge the coverage. Instead, he just took his medicine.
Now Hurts on 3rd and long. Put the body on the line for his team.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Here he goes. Gotta have this on 4th down. Dumped off to his running back. And he is stuffed at the line. They don't get the yard they need, and they're going to catch a breather. They turn it over on downs.
Well, I think every analytics book out there, Kate, said you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the 4th. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
And he'll stay upright through this rain, but not through that hit as he's tackled after about a 1-yard gain. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
Second and 8.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Operating from the gun, here's Murray. That one falls to the turf, couldn't hang on, it's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
And 8 yards to go.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Escapes the pocket. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. And their 4th sack of the game, Brock, brings up 4th down. So out now comes the punter. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. And he puts together a nice little return there before they're able to break him down.
First and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Pocket isn't holding up, they're able to drop it. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
Hey, Kate, I think we know that the quarterback's a demanding position because not only do you have to have a clock in your head, but you've got to have a spatial awareness of where you are on the field. And once you start retreating, going backward and backward and backward, you got to just sling the ball in the stands. Otherwise, well, you take a huge negative sack like that. I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
Wouldn't be a comfortable spot to punt it. Can they avoid that by converting here on 3rd? Hurts now from the gun. Throwing the out route complete. And he's out of bounds just short of the 15.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
Need a touchdown and a field goal. Looks like they want the tougher part first. The offense going for it on 4th down.
180.
They'll go. Hurts. Ooh, puts some air under this one. Right side. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
You go for it on 4th down. It's got to be something from the short list of plays you expect to work every time. If that one's on the short list, then I think it's got to be reevaluated. Something wasn't working on it, and it cost them the possession.
Throw right side, cut by Wilson. And he's taken down as they very quickly get into 1st and goal.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
1st and goal now as they try to pad this lead. Here's the design run. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Cardinals make it a 3-score game in the 4th. Trey Benson, the touchdown. Lesney now to add the extra point. Bad weather doesn't affect that extra point. It's good. And the Cardinals push their lead to 18. Out to kick it away, here's Pinion. And it didn't look like he was seriously considering a return there, did it? So that touchback going to come out to the 35.
35-yard line.
Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. They'll start this one out with Barkley. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield track. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
That's good for an Eagles.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete.
Oh, that drop is such a bummer because it ruins the payoff of such a well-designed play, Kate. Got the man open, beat the coverage, but then you got to go finish it. You got to go make that catch. I will say, keep that one in mind. They could revisit that play in the future.
And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. 3 yards to pick up that time, and we have reached the 2-minute warning.
It's 3rd and 7.
Third down, they need 7.
No touch set. Anyway, no touch.
They go to Barkley again. And he's going to have this one down to the 37. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia 1st down. We've set it down from 37.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
No touch.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And they take him down just as he gets inside that red zone. A pickup of 17. And that's good for an Eagles 1st down.
Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
1st down, and they go right back to it. And he doesn't get this one very far, down to only about the 18. He gets a couple on 1st, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
Very set. Anyway, no touch.
Changing things up, they're going to throw now. That's incomplete on 2nd down. Looking for his wide receiver there. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes. And your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time, well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
Play number 8 of this drive, and it's 8 that they need here on 3rd down.
Trimmer. No touch.
They'll throw 3rd and long. For the end zone, but incomplete. That's going to force them into a 4th down decision. So they take their shot for the end zone, Brock, rather than focusing on that 1st down marker. And now they've got a decision to make.
Yeah, I think with that incompletion, they made the decision. You better send that field goal team on. They took their shot. They just couldn't finish it.
Great, set. Anyway, no touch.
Desperation time here on 4th. That's cut beyond the marker. And for the moment, that's going to be a touchdown. Whether it will stand, though, well, that depends on the call on this flag. Elliott on now to attempt the point after. Extra point sent in through the rain. And the Eagles make it an 11-point ball game.
42, Eagles 31.
So even after the score, they're still down 2 possessions. Time not exactly on their side as they try this onside kick. Oh, the Eagles are celebrating, and they did. They got that one back. Timing's so important for a team to recover its own onside kick, but jumped the gun there before it went 10 yards, and that drew the flag. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down. Kyler with a chance to run it here. Lining up to take a knee on 2nd down. So the Cardinals get to fly home as winners on the road. One of their longest road trips of the season, Brock. But thanks to that primetime slot, the body clunk not too thrown off, and they played like winners on this big stage.
Yeah, they sure did. The only thing that's going to be screwed up on their body clock is that long flight home.
Yeah.
But it's going to be a whole lot easier celebrating a great performance.
So that'll do it for this one. With Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. It's a win for the Cardinals as we say so long from Philadelphia.